Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Garret, Rumbea, fitness and nutrition coach, and in this video I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons why you do not have the body that you want. Reason number 1 is structure. You need structure with your entire fitness program. Every piece of your fitness program, such as your training, your nutrition, your supplementation, your recovery, needs to complement each other, or else things are going to go wrong. You're not going to get the results that you want, you're going to overtrain, you're not going to train properly or burn as much fat or burn as many calories as you might need to. Everything needs to be intact, okay? And it needs to correlate between one another. Otherwise, eventually you'll plateau and you're not going to be able to go any farther, if you even get that far to plateau. Reason number 2 is training periodization. I feel that most people feel like a great workout is one that's going to destroy you, leaving you sore as hell the next day to the point where you can't even move. Now, though that might feel good, that does not mean that you're getting the result that you want. Just because you're sweating up a storm doesn't mean that you're burning fat. It really comes down to training periodization, which means there's a certain way to do things when it comes to producing a certain adaptation. If you just come in and just bash yourself all the time, that's probably not good, especially if you have muscle imbalances that aren't corrected and you're not working on them, especially if you haven't try to build some strength up first before doing those powerful exercises that involve strength in the first place. So always, every time I see a client or anybody that I speak with, I always check out, I do several assessments on them, I check to see if they have any muscle imbalances that might need to be corrected, and I give them those exercises to do, which is basically cephalomyofascial release, which is like foam rolling, then a stretching exercise for whatever muscles that are overactive or tight, and then a strengthening exercise to help correct that muscle imbalance. Now, from there, we can start producing a foundation, start producing some stability in order to build on top of that foundation. Because if there's no foundation, eventually the house is going to fall. Eventually your body is not going to be able to build on top of whatever you have, and you're going to plateau. So after stabilization, then you can work on relative strength. Usually I do that in the first phase as well, and then you could start lifting weights for absolute strength, and then at the very end you can throw in some power work. Okay, but people want to go straight to the top right from the start, and if you start at the top, there's only one way to go, and that's down. So I always begin at the bottom and slowly build myself up. The third reason why you do not have the body that you want is because of nutrition. Of course, by now you know that you can't eat anything and have the body that you want. You might be able to eat healthy, and lose some weight, but even eating healthy is not enough if you want a certain look by a certain time, or if you want, you need, like I said earlier, you need structure. Everything needs to complement each other. So as far as nutrition goes, you don't want to be training for fat loss and then, having a surplus of calories on most days, which is going to prevent you from losing weight throughout the course of a week. Now, though at first calories in versus calories out is basically all you really need to know until you get down to a very lean state, then you can focus on hormones. But until then, you need to make sure you understand nutrition as it relates to your goals. And everybody's goals are different, so you can't just take information you find from a magazine and use it for you, because it's general. It's a general program. That person is completely different than you, and you might not have the same reaction to them. And same goes for exercises that you take from muscle magazines, whatever, fitness magazines. Reason number 4 why you don't have the results that you want is because of supplements. Supplements can be awesome, and supplements might not do anything for you. And I never recommend supplements to anybody who does not have a structured exercise and nutrition program already in place. The only thing I might recommend is a credible multivitamin, maybe a few other things, but nothing like pre-workout or anything like that, because these supplements that are sold in magazines Guys, it's a hype. You can't get results like that by taking a supplement. I wish you could. I would have taken them, but it's impossible. These guys are either on some type of stuff or they already look like that before they even took the supplement. So you can't just look at supplements like they're going to make you look a certain way. It's not going to work. Now, they can enhance everything as long as you have a structured exercise and nutrition program. And actually on most supplements, if you look at the back, it does say like works with a structured fitness and nutrition program. And lastly, reason number 5 for why you do not have the body that you want is because you might just not be educated in that field. Now guys, if I break my leg, I'm not going to go to my friend to have him fix it or read a book and see how they fix it. I'm going to go to a professional doctor so he can take care of it. Otherwise, what's going to happen? It could get infected, it's going to heal improperly, and then I'm screwed. So that's why I always say to my clients, listen guys, if you want to lose some fat, if you want to build some muscle, you can do it by yourself. It's definitely possible. I've seen it done before. But if you want specific results by a certain time, if you want shredded abs, if you want a whole shredded body or a lean and toned physique, guys, I always recommend getting a coach. They're going to save you time, they're going to save you money, they're going to make sure the time that you spend in the gym is as efficient as possible, and you're not going to need to be in the gym as much as you might be already. Those are the 5 reasons why you do not have the body that you want. Number 1 is that you might not have structure, and unless all of the different aspects of your fitness program are complementing each other, you're probably not going to get very far. And the second reason is training periodization. There's a certain way to do things, and just coming into the gym to get bashed all the time is not going to produce that result. You're not going to be able to progress. You're going to start from the top, you're going to drop to the bottom. If you start from the bottom, you can slowly build yourself up to the body that you want. Reason number 3 is that you might not have a basic understanding of nutrition as it relates to your goals. Guys, like I said earlier, everything needs to complement each other. If you're eating in a surplus of calories every single day and you're training a certain way, it might not correlate with each other, and in the end you might not get the result that you want. And the 4th reason that you don't have the body that you want is supplements, guys. They're not just taking supplements alone is not going to get you a body. These people in these fitness magazines already looked like that before they might have taken the supplement, if they even did. So supplements alone are not going to get you the body that you want. They might enhance certain things as far as after having a structured nutrition and exercise program already in place, but they're not going to do it alone. Okay? And lastly, guys, you need to get educated. If you want specific results, stop wasting time. Get a coach. It's going to help you in the long run. You're going to have the body that you want. You're going to be able to maintain it. It's not going to be something that you have for 3 months and then right after you stop, it's going to go away, because they're going to push it into you and they're going to make it a habit, and they're going to make it a lifestyle so that you can actually live in the body that you have created for yourself. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is Garret, Rumbea, fitness and nutrition coach. Check out more of my videos at www.greattrainingsystems.com and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/gr8.training.systems. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.